Let me pull you guys up here first. Make sure I have the volume down. Yes. I don't have internet connected. All right. Pause and go. All right. All right. Hi, Teaquilters. It's T with Teaquilts, and today is March 18th, 2026. It is Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, when it's time for our normally 1 hour live chat, but I have a feeling we're going to go over an hour tonight. I got to get one more thing too. I forgot to bring in. Also, what else? I'm live on Saturdays. Also, 2 hour live sew and chats from 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then on Wednesdays, we're here at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Normally for 1 hour, but again, tonight we're going to be here a little longer. Woo. I've been rushing, y'all. And you want to know why I'm late? Ask the assistant, okay? I told you all that this was going to be one of my busier weeks. So I've had a very busy week. I have, let's see, how did this start off? I can't even remember now. It's so much going on. I can't even remember what I did on Sunday, okay? But I do know, Sunday we went to the quilt show. That's what I did. I took a lot of pictures, and maybe I'll just do a photo collage of pictures of some of the quilts that I took. It was on Sunday. It was so many people in there that it was me, Jason, and Kevin, and Betsy, and Linda. We were kind of all together, and between all of us, two of them working in quilt shops, we kept constantly getting stopped, okay? Oh, and Mike was with us too. I forgot about him. But yeah, so it was a long day, and then we decided to go out and eat dinner, which was nice. It was lunch, but by the time I got home, it was dinner. But that was fun too. So then Monday, I ended up quilting my lion quilt. I did get it. It's on my frame. It's all done. I did that Monday and Tuesday, I guess, because I didn't even get it off the frame. So yeah, I got that done. I got to put a binding on it, and I want to use it for a quilt stitch knit. Quilt knit stitch or quilt stitch knit, however it is. So yeah, I wanted to get that quilted because I don't necessarily need the binding on it, but I wanted it because I want to sell the patterns for that. So I wanted to have it hanging in the booth. And today I had a lecture, so that meant the remainder of I also took my car to the shop for its regular maintenance yesterday, and I had to wait with my car. So then that was just dead hours wasted. And then I had to come home from that and start packing my lecture up, and then couldn't find 2 quilts. So then I'm running around here trying to find quilts, and that's because I had pulled them out of the lecture to use with some event with threads that bind, and so I couldn't remember where I put them because I have become the bag lady, y'all. I put stuff in bags, and then when I come home, I don't take the stuff out of the bags, and so when I'm wanting to go straight to something, I don't know which bag it is, okay? So I had to go through, I bet you, like 6 or 7 bags, y'all. It's pathetic. And I even searched my car first. I knew it wasn't in there, but I'm like, let's take the easiest route first. So, but yeah. So that was yesterday. Then today I had the lecture, and of course, I'm not a morning person, and the guild meets at 9:30 a.m., meaning I had to be there by 9 at least. So I was up at 7, making sure that everything was done. And then I had a hair appointment today, so I went and got that done today. So it's always something, y'all. And this is one of the worst weeks. I got my quilt guild meeting tomorrow night, and I don't have the binding on the challenge quilt. I need to do that. I guess I'll be doing that tonight. And then that's Thursday. And then Friday, we having another threads that bind viewing on Saturday, and I'm also teaching the H block. For H is for John Lewis. That's what I'm calling my session, and I'm teaching that. And so we're gonna set up Friday, so I have to go Friday and set up, and yeah, and then go back. It's an all-day class on Saturday, or all-day event, not an all-day class, because my class is only like 2.5 hours, and then I'm vending the rest of those hours, and then other people are teaching, and it's like different breakout sessions, and I might be attending some of the breakouts because I want to hear the information too. So some breakouts is for everybody, and some breakouts, you pick your class you want to go to, so people that are there will pick their class. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting, okay? So, in saying all of this, I am not going to go and read all the hellos and who's in the chat tonight, because I just can't. I don't have the mentality for that. And it is just constantly scrolling. I will ask that you please hit the thumbs up button for me. I would really appreciate it. I will ask, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and then hit the bell so you receive notifications whenever I'm live and or upload a video. I also am in the middle of a mystery quilt that started in January, which has 2 more months, and we should be done. So April, May, we should be done with the mystery. That mystery is going to disappear 30 days. So in June, it will be taken off or be hidden from my website. I don't know if I'm going to delete it or just unmake it public viewing. Just make it private. So please know that if you have not started the mystery quilt, is planning to do that mystery quilt, to make sure that you get your information handwritten, because there is no written paper pattern, because then that wouldn't be fun for me. I don't have time to make patterns. So make sure that you write down what it is that you need to do. Maybe take a screenshot of what I'm showing you, especially at the end, because I put up whatever I've done at the end, and then that way you know what those instructions are telling you to do. So I have no problems with you pausing the screen, taking screenshots of your video as you're watching it if you need to do that. But most of the steps so far have been simple. This last one that came out this month came out last Thursday, comes out the second Thursday of the month. And then I'm asking for you to send your photos for that part by the end of the month, and then any videos that I receive for that part will go into the next video. And then I'll do a final video for people that send their completed quilt tops in 30 days. I'll do the reveal, and then that's going to be it for the mystery. So June will be the reveal month, but all the instructions will be off the site by then. So make sure that you have everything that you need so you can complete the mystery, because don't email me asking me, can I help you? I can't help anyone. I'm telling you ahead of time. Follow the rules. Everybody play by the rules. I'm one person. I don't have time. And by then, that mystery is over. I've been on forgot what I said and did in those videos myself. And I'm not going back to rewatch them because the quilt will be done by then. So make sure that you write down anything that you need for that. Trying to see what photo Kevin is doing in here. That's what I was trying to see. I said, ask Kevin, why was I late today? And he goes, Miss T was busy assisting the assistant. Okay, I'm just saying. Call me. I'm like, I got to go. I'm getting ready for the live. I tell y'all, I just got home like 5:30 from getting my hair done. This has been a long day. And I normally don't have afternoon appointments, and my next few appointments are in the afternoon. I don't like afternoon appointments because I'm in rush hour traffic. And then, of course, there was an accident. Ambulance, fire department, police, everybody was out there, and I'm sitting in this traffic. It was like about 5:30 when I got home. So I haven't eaten. I got a snack. Like I got some corn curls, okay, some cheese puffs or whatever they call. You all know what I'm talking about. That's all I've had. Okay. I haven't eaten a thing. So I ordered actually fabric from two places. I have not heard from one place, and I ordered from them first. So I'm gonna have to contact them tomorrow. But the second place that I ordered from, which is the place that I ordered a majority of my fabric from, the order came today. So since I was running late and didn't have anything else to show you all, I decided I would do a haul. And then I also got my order in from Checker Distributor, and I got a big roll because I'm going to be vending at Quilt Stitch Knit. I got a big roll of Bosal double side foam. I had already ordered one. I went and ordered another one in case somebody wanted larger cuts, and I've taken the other roll that I had and I cut it all into 1-yard cuts, which is what's needed for the Popkins bag. So I already have those pre-cut and don't have to cut. But if somebody want to come through and want to buy 2 or 3 yards, I wanted to make sure that I had the option for them to do that. And then I also have ordered a by Annie foam by the yard as well. I ordered 2 bolts of that because I'm learning from experience, and then when that comes, I'll cut one section of that up into 1-yard cuts, and then the other one will be for people that are purchasing by the yard. Okay. Also, for people that are ordering online, I have ordered from Hancock's of Paducah. I want to say it's been almost 2 weeks now. And I did get a note from them. I can't remember what date I ordered, so I'm not going to say 2 weeks. But it has been over a week at least. And I ordered from them, and then I got nothing on their website said that they were delaying shipping or anything like that. But then as soon as I placed my order, and I missed it because I thought it was just something confirming my order, which it was. And so I tend to ignore those because I know what I just ordered. And so then when my order wasn't shipped and I kept hitting the track my order and nothing came up, I went and opened my order confirmation. And in the order confirmation, they're saying that due to the increased volume in orders or whatever, that they are have delayed shipping. Okay, so I don't know what that means. However, my order was paid via PayPal, and if they don't fix my order within a certain number of days, PayPal will deny that. So this is going to be interesting to see how long it's going to take Hancock's of Paducah to ship my order. All right. So, and then I ordered one other piece of fabric that Hancock's of Paducah was out of because I'm ordering for a scrap club project. And we needed a border print. So I went ahead and ordered the whole line so that it all matched. And then they didn't have one piece that I needed, so I went and ordered it from somewhere else. That piece has come long time ago. I just have not shared it, and I'm not sharing it tonight because I want to share it when the other fabric comes in. I want to share it all together because it's a fabric line. So I don't want to show you one piece and they go, you remember that last piece? No, we're going to wait and show it all at the same time. All right. So very weird item here is I ordered from Checker safety pins, and these are the larger safety pins. They say large, but I guess I needed extra large. This is 1.5-inch pins, 20 of them, and I'm putting these into the patchwork duffel kits that I'm making up. They're going to have all the hardware, the webbing, and then you need the pin so that you can pull it through the webbing for people that may not have a turning tool. So I'm just making kits, and I'm just going to stick in a pin. It's just easier for me to give everybody a pin than for me to, you know, because that's one of the things that I didn't have, because I've got all of my safety pins have, they're all in quilts too, because I do temporary hanging sleeves for when I'm putting stuff in the show, and then I can use that hanging sleeve somewhere else. So all of my pins are in that. But you know, I don't normally have safety pins, so I wanted to make sure that everybody had a big safety pin, because you're gonna need it, okay? Yeah. Also from Checker, I ordered more zippers. I had the rainbow zipper here that I've shown you all before, and these are by Sarsaparilla Lane. So I'm just showing you all one zipper because this stuff is so much. I can't get all this stuff in here. I'm still missing one box I got to get in here. So I just decided that I would just bring one of the items, because I've got multiples of these things that I'm showing you getting ready for Quilt Stitch Knit, or anybody on Teaquilts that would like to have some. And then I ordered also more of the, what I'm calling the zebra zipper tape. I don't know if I don't think she has a name for them. They just have their own unique number for the zipper style, but she doesn't have a name. So I'm calling them the rainbow zipper and the zebra zipper. All right, what are we calling this one? I have no idea. So I ordered some of these. In your kits, your zippers are not included, and that's because I don't know what fabric you're going to use. And so at first I wasn't going to get zippers. These are 3 yards of zipper tape, and then they don't even come with, and they're $15, but they don't even come with zipper pulls. The zipper pulls are $9 for the rainbow style, and I can't remember what the silvers cost. I have to look and see, but that's what this is. And then it's like an animal print. So that one was like purple background with like medium blue. It's not really teal or sapphire. It's more like a medium blue. And then this one has like a peach background with pink on top. So I wanted to get some other color choices other than just these two for the people that like bright stuff. So I got these. And I have one more zipper thing coming, I think. And I don't have a clue what I'm going to be doing with all this stuff, because I'm going to box myself in here. Also from Checker, I ended up on the bag, you could also use the option of using decorative webbing. And so I saw the rainbow webbing, and you know I had to buy the rainbow webbing. That's what I did. So let me show it to you out of the bag so that you can see it. And it's like I can sell this by the yard as well. And I don't know prices of this right here. I just happen to know the prices of the zipper tape, because when I first saw it, I was kind of shocked at how much it cost. You know, I'm like, everything is going up in this world. So this is really pretty. It's 2 inches instead of the 1.5 inches that's required, but you know, it's all the same. It's just another 1/2 inch, but it's very pretty. Very pretty. So that'll be something. It's not 25, it's 12 yards of this. So 12 yards of that. And then I still got to get, oh, you need to quit. So my, all right, y'all, sorry. I'm gonna have to take off my mic. I've already taken it off because I had my iPad on the charger, but for some reason it didn't charge. This is gonna be a very long, hard night. And I hope it don't tip off, because I got a short charger cord. So I may as well just take off this mic put this stuff up. And push this back. All right, so pattern, remember I showed you all my chicken quilt? So I ended up buying those because that's going to be hanging in my booth. And I bought, like I said, I'm just showing you all one. I got plenty. So I'm going to be selling this, something that they can do with African. I'm trying to show people different things that you can do with African print fabrics. And I got those patterns. And then in addition to that, I got, okay, I didn't bring them in here. I had other moon dance patterns, so I'll go get it when I go out and get the next thing I got to show you. Because I had more patterns than this. All right, this book is 2 books. This book is 2 books. Oh, here they are. Here are the Villa Rosa patterns. They were stuck on the paper. The cling wrap was clinging. Feline Friends. I got that. I seen this done in really bright colors. I thought scrappy. I thought that was really cute. So I ended up getting that one. And Jolene. Reading the names because I know everything is turned backwards for you guys. I don't know what that is. Equinox. What is that? Ionia. I don't know what that's called. I just thought it was pretty. And Escalate, which I had a pattern that was similar, but this is at a different angle, but it was very similar. People have been asking me about it. That pattern had been discontinued, so I thought that was cool that they had something similar. And then Bestie. So again, I'm looking for things that you can also maybe use with your African prints. And then I've got a whole lot of other Villa Rosa patterns, so I have a lot of those up there for sale. The $2 thing to get people into the booth. Thank you, Holly. She says, ooh, I like that webbing. So yes. So I'm gonna see if I can find the sheet for the pricing, because I thought that was supposed to be 20, for some reason, 25 yards. I bought a Jean Kingwell book. Delilah. Y'all know I'm a sucker for samplers, so I just thought it was really pretty, so I bought it for myself. Just one. Modern Scrap Quilts I also bought by somebody Schaefer. Sylvia Schaefer, I can see it. And I thought it was really pretty, so let me show you the back. I can't remember which quilt made me buy this, but I must have seen a quilt because I didn't know anything about modern scrap quilts. And I must have seen a quilt and it said it was from here or something. But if I was flipping through it right now like I am, I probably wouldn't be able to find it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I was just scrolling the internet, you know. And then it just reached out and said, order that. So yeah, very nice quilts in here. I'm not going to show you everything in here, but it's really nice quilts in there. This pattern here, the Ultimate Sewing Case. It's a, I don't know if you can see it on that, but it's a zippered top that like flips up. It doesn't like open all the way. It's like it goes to the sides. Oh, you can see it right here. I'm sorry. Right here where it opens and flips up. So that pattern, Ultimate Sewing Case, is by Minky Kim. My Kind of Town is a, I think this is a paper piece pattern. Paper piece by Peggy Larson for Fiberworks. And I got, I'm missing another pattern. Oh, here it is. I got the Patchwork Duffel because I ordered it before. You all have seen it because I made it. But I only ordered one because I hadn't ordered any patterns from this company, Knot and Thread. And I wanted to make sure that I like how they were writing their designs. And then they also have a mini patchwork duffel, which I don't think I'm going to be able to get stuff done like I want to. I would like to make one up in the mini. I have the material already quilted. I just don't know if I'm going to have time because now I got to start working with this African fabric that I got. And then I got the Bella coat. So I got one more thing I got a couple things I need to bring in here. But what I'm going to do is go see if I can get the one thing I wanted to share with you all. And then I also want to go see if I can find the checker price list so I can give you prices of some of this stuff. Just a minute. Trying not to knock my boxes over. All right. Uh-oh, I'm about to knock my power cord over. Let me put that back. And I'm hoping that you all can hear me because, you know, I have no mic tonight. I apologize. I had my iPad on the charger all day and it just didn't charge. And this one's at 100%, but I didn't use it. This is my old iPad. All right. So, Modern Scrap Quilts, the book, is $26.95. I'm gonna have to go back and look at Checker's site. Do you know that 12 yards of webbing, 12 yards of webbing, because it's designer webbing, by Sassafras? Do you know that is $67.80? But I could have sworn they told me that was 25 yards. So I'm going to have to check that. It's on here saying it is 12 yards. Okay? That's expensive. I got the NR foam. I got the Craft Tech bag bottoms for the popping bags. Safety pins. I got more pumpkin bags patterns. My Kind of Town is $32 because it's like more of a block of the month because and you've got all the paper piecing stuff. That's this one here. It's actually thick with paper piecing, kind of like those paper piecing, you know, like you have a whole pack of paper piecing patterns in here. So you got everything you need in here to make the entire thing. So that's why that costs money. It's like a block of the month kind of deal. It's not set up that way, but you know, if you're doing it, that's how I would be working on it. The Delia book by Jen Kingwell is $32.30. Patchwork duffel patterns are $12. Bella coat patterns, $25. Ultimate sewing case, $14. All the Villa Rosas are $2. And again, all the zippers are $15. So you're caught up now with prices. And I'm just going to be stuffing this stuff back here because I have nowhere else to put it, because I'm telling you, I got 2 boxes over here that are about to topple off of this little bitty baby bench that I got in here. What I wanted to share with you all is this drawstring bag here. I won a bag from the St. Louis area, had a shop hop that ended last week, and I was one of those shop winners to the Quilted Fox, and I went and picked it up because that's the other thing I did. I went there on Monday and picked this up. I bought fabric for the fabric that I was missing for my Fabulous, and then that's also part of the fabric that Hancock's of Paducah is holding. So I'm gonna have to go back to the store and go buy some white because I'm out of white solid with no print on it. So I gotta go back to Jackman's or somebody and buy some yardage for that, because I don't know when Hancock's of Paducah is gonna be shipping my order, because it's been longer than a week. I think it's been 2 weeks, y'all, but it's been longer than a week. So I won this bag. So let's see together what is in this bag, okay? Now, she handed me a Quilted Fox ruler. she gave that to me in my hand and said that was the only thing that came from her, that the rest of it was donated by her suppliers. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Well, we got a big wad of something right there. We'll wait for that. Well, all right, so we got a paper pad. Yeah, a long pad that's lined paper. Just let you see the lines. And then on the front, it is QT Fabrics has a quilt. And they're calling it Scrap Happy. Oh, So Happy. So Happy. So that's from QT Fabrics. And also this drawstring bag, which is a nice drawstring bag that's in here. So nice gift that can be used. Drawstring bag can be used. I'm in the process of cutting up store bags, and I really don't want to cut this, so I'm going to try not to cut it. But yeah, we shall see. All right. This is from Brewer. Well, it's a Brewer. I don't know who donated what. She said suppliers. But this says Brewer Petal Perfect 5-in-1 template. And it is a Petal Perfect 5-in-1 template. Combines petals to make endless designs for blocks and borders for long arm and sit down machines. So this is what it is. I don't know anything about this. I don't really use a whole lot of templates. Now maybe this one will work a little different. I need to almost open it, but I'm going to delay in case I don't want to use it. So I'm going to do my research before I open it, because I might make this a donation or something. And so I don't tend to use templates, because sometimes when you use templates and you got to flip them and come back, they never line up right for me. Now some people can do it. I haven't been successful with that. Okay, so I'm not a fan, but I will research it and see if it's one that I may want to keep. Ooh, here's another piece from QT. It is a tape measure in a thing that has QT on it. And the funny thing is, if you had given me this a couple weeks ago, I probably would have said I don't need it and throw it into the donate pile. But I'm always losing my measuring things. And when I go to measure batting and stuff off the rolls for my clients when I'm quilting their quilts, I'll just keep that. Trying to get all the smaller stuff out. Let's see. This is my passport where I won. All right, so this is fabric. Looks like Jen Kingwell fabric, yep. So this, I have never like really bought any of hers, but I got a piece from Diana, my friend who's no longer on earth, here on earth with us. But Jen Kingwell makes these panel-ish type things. So let me just show you one at a time. And so what it is that you buy this by the yard, and then you buying yards of all of these prints. So you're kind of like getting 8 prints in a yard. And then you can use these in some of her patterns. So I think the concept is really cool. And it's like a different way of presenting a fabric line. And so it's 3 pieces of that. Let's see how wide this is. It's like 4.5. So that's what these are. 3 4.5-inch cuts. I'm a see, this is from Moda, I guess, because they Moda prints her fabric. And then there is a 2.5-inch square sets of lights. Ooh, that's cool to go with this. So they gave me like a mini charm pack of lights that kind of go with that. So I do like this one. I'll put this over here in the keep pile. This is in the trash. Let's see, what else do we have? Getting bare. Okay. Oh, okay. So Moda gave a ruler that you can use to, like right here, you can't see them, but those are holes that you can use for 1/4, 3/8, 1/2, 5/8, and 3/4 of an inch seams that you can use this, put your needle into the hole of the size you need, and this will come in handy with bags. So definitely a keeper. I'll keep that. This is the ruler that I got from the Quilted Fox. It's not ruler that you use for cutting is one of those rulers that you use for drafting, especially if you're like making your own paper piecing. It has, I guess, centimeters and inches on here. So just a paper ruler. I guess I could keep it. All right, here's a bundle of fabric. It doesn't have a name on it. And it looked like I see novelty prints, but then I see winter, like Christmas stuff. So I'm going to see if I can get this ribbon off of here. Thank you, Sue, saying that you all can hear me. So thank you, thank you. So I'm just going to show you these fabrics real quick. It has, I don't know who donated this as a supplier because it's miscellaneous fabric. Now, you know, I don't see any salvages. It's like the salvages have even been cut off of this fabric, okay? So that's one. I'm still looking for a salvage. They just look like they've been cut, okay? These are birds, upside downs, and snails. Well, I don't know. Maybe they snails. They're not birds, they're snails. Woo! Here's another piece. And another piece. I like some of these prints, but I do not like all of these prints, y'all. So some of these are going to be going to somebody else. It's like a miscellaneous, I don't even know if, let's open it up. So it's fat quarter. This is QT Fabrics on this particular fabric piece. So I'm not, buttons, happen to see a salvage. Here's another salvage. Because some of them ain't got salvage in on either side. Like it's been cut. Dan Morris is these buttons. And so all of these then came from QT Fabrics, I guess. They just gave a miscellaneous batch of fabric. Two of them that have dice. Brenda says that's a needle guide. I gave them out one year as a gift. You just didn't come the right year, Brenda. That's what that is. And then this fabric here. So it's QT Fabrics, QT Fabrics fabric. And I will go through that and give away what I don't want. I'll keep the ribbon. And then the last thing in here, other than my receipt, is Chelsea Checks, Henry Glass and Company. It's 11 pieces of check. Checks are not really something that I'm really fond of. So I'm gonna have to decide if I want to use this as linings inside bags, like Hemingway bags, because I can do those. Or if I just want to donate this as a whole bundle and let somebody that really enjoy her line have this. So anybody use Chelsea's Checks fabrics? Are you all fans of her fabric lines and things like that? I just don't follow her. I know that a lot of people do. I know that a lot of people like that. But right now I'm gonna put it in here. If I come back and take it out, that means that I really liked it. And guess what? I'm gonna put all of this in there too. Right there. All right. So I'm gonna have to take this out at some point. This, I don't know what I just dropped. Oh, that was the needle thing. I'm gonna have to move it and get it later so I don't have to go diving underneath here. I just don't want to step on it. All right. So I do like the Jen Kingwell fabric, so I'll keep that. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. So now we're getting to the African Fabrics by one of my people. Again, I should be having more fabric coming. So, yeah. I've never had my fabric in the bags. I don't know if these, I thought I ordered these, so I don't think, I'm just weird that they're in a bag and none of the other ones are. So, very strange. But anyway, let's get them out because they got to come out. This is the company that I order from. Sometimes I order so much stuff from them that they'll send me one of these free. So I ordered 47 pieces from them. And so that means I should have 48 pieces if they send me one for free. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing. All this extra stuff. I don't need extra. Oh my God. I'm trying to tuck it so when I stand up to go get another box, I don't fall. Okay. So anyway, this is, I can't even think of the name of the fabric. That's just crazy. Like a kente cloth. It's an Ankara. Let me make sure. Because sometimes they be on the website saying stuff is Ankara and it's not really two-sided, but it still works for quilting purposes. This is indeed an Ankara. Thank you, Jesus. And I haven't done any inspections. I just opened the box and then I brought them in here so we can open them all together. All I did was just open the lids. I just slit the boxes and didn't even open them. So that's one. Yes, that's Monty Pep says, Chelsea from Stitching with Housewives is awesome, and so is her mom. They are cross stitchers, so that's where the checks are coming from. Thank you, Monty Pep. Doesn't Jen Kingwell? I don't know. I can't see. Let me see. I hate the heart hanging out down there. Doesn't Jen Kingwell call them lollies? Well, she might call them lollies, but Moda is doing her fabric line, so they are mini charms. I don't care what she calls them in Australia. I'm just telling you what Moda call them. And they don't want you calling anybody else's that either. All right. So I bought this fabric in the past in a white background with black. And it is lips. And it is the people... I like some fabrics that are weird. I like some stuff that are fictional. So I like this kind of stuff. When I see stuff like this, I get it. Because I know it's not going to be there very long. But I love it. It's lips. And it's red. It's like a cranberry red or something like that. With black and white, of course. Alright, so those were sitting on top in plastic, which I don't know what that was about. So I got to split the plastic bag that the rest of them are in. This company does put their fabrics in plastic bags in case the box get wet during shipping. They protect the fabric. I like that as well. But I'm not going to keep the bags because I'm opening right here in this small space in front of you guys. So I don't have time for that. So that was 2. You all going to count with me, right? Because y'all know I'm going to forget. This is number 3 and 4. Wrapped up in each other. That's the other thing. I normally take all of this stuff apart when I come in here and have it all numbered. But you all are right here with me today because I got to, as soon as I get through, I got to sort these so I can know what I'm making. Layer cakes. Well, they're not layer cakes. They're tea cakes, okay? Tea cakes and tea rolls. So yeah, isn't that pretty? So I just got to figure out where I'm using what fabric. And I was waiting for the other bundle because that matters what that fabric looks like as to what I'm going to use. This is number 4. It is purple with yellow and black. Just very graphic, very geometric. And that was 4. This is 6 total. Got another kente cloth. Oops. show you the colors on this. I always tend to buy these and just get them in different colors because I like that they can be, like something like this I may not cut because I might sell it by the yard, so that if somebody wanted to use these as borders, you could. And not all borders have to be the same size, and you don't have to have the same print, so let's not be thinking like, you know, normal folk. Think outside the box. This one I really liked as well because it was different coloring, kind of a honey brown mixed in with purple, white, and then blue, like crackling. Okay, I lost my live chat. Okay. And then it took me back to only certain people I could see messages from. She says, ooh, for number 3 fabric. Yeah, that was beautiful, wasn't it? And then this one, I had purchased, and they only had one. And so I went back since it was in stock, and I bought another one of these because I was kind of hoarding a little bit of it because I really liked it. It's just stars. But I like it because of the bright orange color. Like if I wanted an accent, and the accent color on this is blue, not purple. It might be looking purple in the screen, but it's blue, so don't get fooled by that. Orange with blue and black. And that's number 7. Number 8 is this print here. It's red with beigey brown, black and white. That's 8. I got another bag. I thought they only had one bag, but that's not true. Ugh. Okay, I may have to tear this bag too, y'all. It's too much weight for me to get the stuff out the bag unless I tear it. I hate tearing bags, things that can be reused. But, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do to save my wrist. Alright. This, I'm gonna show you, that's 8. Here's number 9. I've already shown this fabric before. But I liked it so well that I bought it so that I can now cut some up because I refused kind of to cut it because it was too cute to cut. So that's a black background with some gray dots and then red and white. And then y'all know I like eyes, so anytime I see eyes, and this one was one I did not have, so I'm gonna have some of this yardage. I should have bought 2 of these and I did not. I regret it. Sometimes, like, you know, when you're looking on the screen, you don't know if you're really gonna like something or not. But this is purple with navy, blue, and white. It's not even black. Well, it could be black or brown, like brown up in here or something. But it's navy with purple. It's navy inside of here. It's not black. Interesting. But those are eyes. I love eyes. So, yeah. Ooh. I got 2. I didn't get 2 of them. I thought I got 2 of them. I didn't. All right, how many is that? 1, 2, I think it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. Yeah, I'm gonna show you this one last. This one here has a lot of colors in spirals, and I was just fascinated with this print. Show you more of that purple. And then it has a little bit of the lime you can see going on the inside. You just can't see a lot on the outside. So very nice. I like that one too. That's 11. Here's number 12. This is a vicious lion here, y'all. Again, another one of those pictorial pieces, but me being Leo the lion, if nobody else buys this, I am not going to be mad, okay? My sister would love something made in this. Again, she loves the ferociousness of a lion. So she would love this print. It looked like it's about to eat up everybody. 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 12. I got another eye fabric here. Let me hold on for a second. Let me get this last one out so I can start putting those back in the box. Maybe. Okay, more bags I got to get rid of. All right, so that's 12. 13, 14 is here. Here's the lion. I did get 2. They didn't wrap them together. They normally wrap them together. More of that so I don't have to hoard it. I thought I had ordered 2. Now this is more eyeballs, but this is a black and white print. And I like to get some black and white prints because it gives you a place to have a space for resting the eye. So, yeah. 14, 15, 16. So this is 2 of the same things in bags. All right, so I got 2 of these right here. Uh-oh. Trying not to knock this thread stand off. I'm hit it every time. But very pretty. I try to do different scales of prints, different colors. So when I'm doing my scrappy sets, that they're a good mix of everything. Or when I'm cutting kits, that you've got a good mix of everything. I think it was number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, with the spirals, the swirls, whatever you want to call them. So I'm just taking this out of the bag so I can get rid of that part. And we're now going to put these into back into the box. So that was, I'm going to fold the duplicates together just so I know. Probably need to fold a lot of this stuff together. That's probably why it fits in the box so well, because of how they fold it and put it in here. So that's 16 pieces right there. For those that are helping me count, right? You all are helping me count, right? Yeah. So that's box 3 of 2. Nothing else in here was a duplicate that I can recall. And this stuff is not fitting back in this box and closing, okay? They have a method to their madness. Alright. Zandra says, I love that fabric. I don't know which one. And then I done moved them all out of number order. So, just to get them off of the desk. So we can open up box number 2. I got 3 boxes of fabrics tonight. I'll sit this right here. And I don't know if I can like push one back and move one forward. Let's try it. Just a minute. Before I have to take it out. Heavy. All right, come on back. All right, I got the wind blowing my pieces from off my sewing machine onto the floor. I look down there and see those. All right, here we go. More bags. I got 2 of these. So, this pad. I don't seem to be able to keep one in here on a permanent basis because I start writing on it and take it somewhere else. 16 fabrics in box 3. All right, we're in box number 2. And then I have a box 1, so we may as well get those. So 1, 2. They're the same. It's a black with white print. Ugh. I don't think I've ever had them come in bags like this, so I don't know if this is something new they're doing. They ain't took them labels off. That's the one thing I still do not like. They had, on some of them, they had change where you could peel without having the heat, and it didn't leave adhesive. This is peeling, but it's leaving a little bit of adhesive. I just tend to use the wrong side of the fabric. So this is that print. I felt like this would be gorgeous as a border too, and the fact that it was repeating, so it's only 2 things here. So if you really wanted to like put something on your sides or your top and bottom, you didn't have to buy 3 yards because it repeated. So maybe you could get away with 1.5 or 2 yards and then just sew them together. So I thought that was really pretty. So that's 2. We'll worry about it when we put it up. Oh Lord, another bag. More bags. This is the same thing. So I've got 2 of the same thing. So we'll open up one. It almost, when I'm looking at these bags, it looks like these are the bags that the Teaquilt dies should come in or something. You know, the big studio dies or the gold die, the big, they're white like studio dies though. More of these prints here that are in rows. I do cut these up and use them as just pieces, but I also like the fact that I have the option of doing it as a border. Minnie says she used a blow dryer and get the sticker off. I just use a heated iron, but I guess that would work because it's just heat. You could probably use a heat gun to do it too. Just make sure you put it on low and don't burn yourself. Ooh wee! I already knew I was gonna want this and got 2. So far I've got all of these. I have 2 of so far. This is so pretty, y'all. But I gotta take the other ones out the bag. This is black with like slate blue crackling in the background, and then yellow and red. You talk about a bag being made out of this, and then you can use this as pocket top accent. That's gonna be gorgeous. Guess who's gonna keep some? That's why I got 2. Yes. So that's 2. That's a total of 6 of those, y'all, for those that are helping me count, right? So yeah, right, I'm on my own. That's why I'm marking it down. Okay, this is another eye fabric I had not seen before and didn't have in my stash. I only got 1, trying not to be, you know, greedy about it and stuff. So the other side has the sticker on it, but I wanted you to see how large this eye was as well. So very nice, love that. And then another one of those spirals in different color, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's, yeah, the other one had, it was kind of tannish in it. This is a different coloring. Well, I'm showing it with the label, but here we go. It had this green in there, I remember that. But yeah, I think it's a different coloring. She said, Miss T, you are showing our beautiful fabrics. Yes, girl, yes. So that's 6, or is it 8? 2, 4, 6. That's 8. I didn't mark, and then I'm going to go ahead and mark the 10 for the 2 right here that are, I got 2 of the same. This is a brown, like chocolate brown background, and it has white circles around a red or a black center circle. Just simple, but to me it's very pretty. And if you're a person that don't like all the colors, this is really, really pretty and a great alternative. And I wonder why I ordered 2. Yeah. I sure did. I think I had this fabric before. For some reason it looks familiar in the red and yellow, but you know, red and yellow, you can't go wrong with that. It helps brighten up any design that you're working with. So did that one. This one is different. I only bought one thing because again, you can't really tell on screen what color something is really going to look like. But it's a different purple. It's not the normal purple that I get from the African prints, and I actually like it. And it's got, I don't know, like a sea green. I'll show you the other side of this. I don't know what this flower is called because it's on a stem. I'm assuming it's a flower. It's on a stem. But it's a weird color purple. I don't even know what to call it. But look at the teal when it pops out of it. And then it's even got a bird. I just saw that under the label down there. You can see the beak. But is that a butterfly? No, that's not a butterfly. I thought that was a butterfly. It could be a moth. I don't know. But it's so pretty. The color, I like the color combination. Very pretty. And I did not mark those down. So that's 2. I'll recount them when I put them in. That's 12 that I have for this one so far. And then all these are in bags, y'all. I got to open up some stuff, and I can't even see my screen because I got so much stuff. Just talking about I was counting, but I got distracted by all the pretty. Yeah, me too. I'm forgetting to even count it and put little ticks down. So this is another tick. Got that one out of the bag. I'm not going to be able. Trying to get 2 out of the bag so I can keep my tick marks even. Or pull 2 out at a time, shall I say. If I can, until the box is empty. I'm at number 12 for this box. This will be 14. So I'm going to go ahead and tick that. 1, 2. Alright. This one, again, is that purple, more the purple I'm used to, but it's still a little bit darker than the purple like that was in that swirl print. A little bit darker. Very pretty. Purple, some kind of purple color, like a plum. Yellow with black and white. And then I wanted to see, it's a little bit shiny on the front, but not like extreme. It doesn't have that shiny texture to it, but it is kind of shinier on one side than the other. But both sides are still in Cara. And Cara means you can use either side of the fabric. For them, that's their batiking, for those that don't know. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, more purple, dark purple, and it's yellow with white and black. So it's very similar colors to the last 2. Gorgeous, gorgeous, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. This is the same print twice, but I got to start putting them back in there, so I got to take them out. So let's put 2 more. So that was, again, 16 pieces in that box. So that's 32. Another 16 would be 48. And then I have one more box I gotta go get. Again, for those that are just coming in, we're gonna be late tonight. I got one more box of fabric I wanna show, because I'm gonna be sorting after this, and yeah. So another one of those, I got these all in different colors. Because like when they're in different colors, you just don't know which one you're gonna need. And then of course, you would always order the wrong one and then not have the one that you really need. So yeah. All right, let's take this stuff off so we have less going back into the boxes. Vivian talking about I cannot see and count at the same time, lady. And she ain't trying to go blind over there, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna roll those two into each other. I'm hoping, we've been having some cold days, y'all. I'm hoping we get some better days so that I can just put a whole lot of tables up. Because I got a whole lot of fabric I got to sort through before quilt stitch knit. And I'm going to be starting that next week. So I'm hoping by next week this weather turns better. Because this week I got too much to do to throw anything else into it. But I got to start pulling some stuff. I'm trying to get fabrics for us to cut first. And then fabrics that I'm going to be selling by the yard. So I wanted that other box to come so that I could see what it looked like. Because I don't want to allocate these fabrics yet. Maybe I won't be sorting these. Because I don't want to allocate these fabrics until I get the other stuff. So I can know what I want to cut and what I want to sell by the yards. Because this is my go-to place. And I might have got like 2 pieces of fabric from them that I didn't like over the years. Like, you know, they just do. I can trust them. Even if I don't like what I'm seeing on the screen. And I have bought something that I thought was extremely ugly. And then y'all thought it was pretty. It was one that was kind of Halloweenish. And I didn't realize that it was Halloweenish looking fabric. It was kind of like cemetery-like. But some of you all liked it and bought it. I'm like, okay. You know, it's not just my taste. And I try to buy what I like because I don't like to sell anything that I don't like. So that's the only reason I try to like it. I don't know what I'm doing with all these bags, but I got to go out and get another box. So maybe I can take some out and toss them in the hallway when I get the box. I'm gonna have to move a box though. They heavy. Alright, I'll be back. One more box, y'all. Another 16 pieces. I'm gonna get the box that's closest to me. Look at all this wasted paper. Stick it up here because I don't want to accidentally drop some of it and then it's in the floor and I'm going to trash it later. Okay, box closest to me. I'm still in here, y'all. I had to move all the plastic first. I'm glad Paige is not in here. Just heavy. All right. Take this box, put it on the bottom. This box. Box looks smaller than the other ones for some reason. Whoops. this box here. Slide the other box down. This one looks smaller. I'm hoping this got 16 pieces in it. Maybe I got a lot of duplicates. Duplicates condense it down. I don't normally bring them in here until I have them, like I have them situated already out the boxes. Y'all, this is the, I knew this box had, there's regular Ankaras, and then there's like a premium Ankara that has glitter. That's how you know the difference. Woo, I can see already. This is the pretty stuff, y'all. The real pretty stuff. You thought what you saw was pretty before. Let's cut this plastic. I see something pretty up here at the top already. Just all glittery. I don't even know what it is, what the print is. But I like the colors. That's the other thing. I don't be caring what's going on in the print unless I'm looking for, like, say, I was looking for rooster fabric and couldn't find it. Or the chickens. But, yeah, but this is so pretty. I bought 2 of them because it's pretty. I have no idea what this is. If it's a flower, if it's a butterfly, a moth. I have no idea. But it's pretty, and that's why I got it. And it's glitter, so I'm hoping that you all, I have to look and see what you all are seeing. Glitter in here. That's the areas that is glitter, is this area. But I don't know what this shape is. Right here. I have no idea. And Darcy, yeah, you like me. Why don't they put the label on the plastic? Why don't they just not put labels on it at all? They got salvages let you know that it's from a reputable source. The salvage information. So yeah, this is beautiful. I have no idea what this is. So that is 2. Beautiful. So 1, 2. I got 2 of these. I just like the geometric, what's going on with this geometrically, and the gold is glittered. Gilded, I guess you might want to say, but it is so pretty. It's red, blues, gold, and then kind of a kiwi yellow, or yellow kiwi. It's a weird color with red, black, and white, of course. So that's 2 more. More of the high-end prints. See, this looks like a moth, and that kind of like looks like a moth shape to me. And it's got hearts in here. So let me, oh, I got 2 of these. No, I got 1. I must have been on a purple kick, y'all. So I want to show y'all these hearts on the bottom. And then on the other side, it just, don't those look like moths to you? Jester must be behind. She's saying she didn't see a chicken in that one. She's behind. That chicken, when I was saying it was a bird, long time ago, I was wanting to buy chicken fabric and they didn't have any in stock. Oh Lord Jesus, I should have bought 2 of these because I don't think y'all getting none. Woo! Okay, on this moth one, I forgot to tell you that the gold is glitter. This one right here, the pink in here is all glitter. O-M to the G. And this is called Super Holland High Target with the glitter on this one. Yeah, on all of those. And then this one is glitter too. I know somebody don't like this one. I got two of them too. It's still the high-end stuff. I'm not gonna open them up. No, this is not two. I only got one. I wanted two of that. I always go back and check my order sheet, especially if I think I ordered two or something when I thought I did, and I only got one. Looky. Isn't that beautiful? And the background is, the gold in the background is where the glitter is. Just beautiful. The color in the background is weird. It's purple. It's lilac. They have some weird color combinations. It's lilac with brown, and then the red rose. Very nice. I ain't even wrote nothing down, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. And I may as well make 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking and I ain't even putting nothing down. So this one is another one that's kind of a border-ish print. This is not glitter, so I think we're back into regular. I have never seen this label before though. Let me check it. When I see a different label, I still like to check and make sure. Now see, this one to me is not, it's two-sided, but no, it's not to me. So this is when I say every once in a while you'll get something that they'll sell you as an Ankara, and it's just a print. And it's not that it's bad or ugly, it's just, it's not. If I was trying to make clothing out of it and I had slits where you could see the undersides, or if I was doing head wraps, I have to be really careful how I'm folding my items so that, to make sure that the wrong side doesn't show. Whereas with Ankaras, you can just wrap it any way you want. You don't have to worry about that. And yeah, more glitter. More glitter. Just beautiful. Oh my goodness. I got two of them too. Yay. Yay. Oh my goodness. Let me write that down. 8, 9, 10. These two. Is two-sided more expensive? No, because all of these that I'm purchasing under are listed as Ankaras. I'm just going to put one up because my hand, I don't want to hurt my hand anymore. But this is the print. It's like fans. And there is glitter on the fan blades and in the purple area. So think of that when you're looking at this. All the purple areas, and then this color here all over. Like all in here is glittered. And then I can show you more of the fan blades over here because you can't hardly see, but in the fan blades down here. So the red, that color, and the purple are all glittered out. Very pretty. So you're looking for some stuff for tote bags or standalone type items, these are it. Just gorgeous. I thought we were all out of glitter. All right. Put those two down. We're at 10. I guess I got 2 of these. 2. Yep. 2 of these. This has a border on the bottom, which makes it excellent for skirts. Has a border that's also on the top. Sometimes you have a border on the top, you don't have it on the bottom. I'm going to open it up in a minute, but I just want you to see. It's kind of like that flower thingy again. Let me see. Yeah, it's a flower because it's got leaves. And then in the middle is big, like Dresden plate thing. I'm hoping these can be fussy cut out. That's what I'm hoping. I don't like pulling this stuff until I get the heat on it. So I can't show it to you, all of it. But yeah, big old things. And then down here on the borders, you have half of it. So that would be really great because you can really plan how you want to use those. Or just cut this out and have it as your main center focus panel piece. Very nice. I like that. And knowing me, like I bought dashikis fabrics, and then I ended up cutting those up into stuff to use quilting. It doesn't matter. All right, that should be 2 I need to mark, right? I think my pen is going out. Did I drop it? Okay. I think that's 2 for 12. 13, 14's coming. Ooh, more glitter, y'all. And the last one is glitter too. Oh my goodness. Blue and yellow. This one doesn't have stickers on it, which is nice. The higher upper end don't have stickers on them at all, other than what's keeping the yardage together at the bottom. So the blue is where the glitter is on some, yeah, on the blue. Just gorgeous. And let me show you this flower this way, because I think that's how it sits up if you wanted to cut it. But that is so cute. I just love the colors. I know it's going to be cut up. I just got to love the fabric. Ugh, that's 14 because I can't write anything, y'all. And then here is 16. So I bought 47 and I got 1 for free. Oh my goodness. I got 2 of those too. Let's see. I think so. Yeah, so this is 16. So I do have what I have the number that I ordered. And then I'll go back and make sure they didn't do a switcheroo. This company normally does not. It's another company that does that to me. Something's out, they don't call and tell me that it's out. This company did have something that was out, and they called me and let me know it was out, and then I went and just said make 2 of these, because at that point I'm not going back on the website to search. I just pick one of the fabrics already in my cart and say, okay, double that up. But this right here is like a big old leaf, like a dust. I don't know if they use big old type leaves to dust with or not, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. But you ain't gonna be able to see it all. It's huge. So let me show you what I can. There is no sticker. See, this is the high-end glitter stuff, so there's glitter on here, and I'm hoping it shows up on the screen. Yep. And then this right here is what I was talking about. Like, it's really big. And then here's the other side, like that. And then here's this side, like this. Just gorgeous. The colors together are so pretty. So, oh, the stickers are on the inside, y'all. I was saying, we don't have stickers on the higher end. No, that would be determined to be a lie. So, yeah, but really pretty. So, I got 48 pieces here. Let me just The number count is good. Again, sometimes things look a little different on screen than what I actually get, but I'm really, it might have been one piece, and that was like this black that I wasn't like really happy with, but I could deal with it. Just not my favorite. I kind of like everything else for the most part. And that black one was the one that ended up not being the true Ankara. It's like I can pick them out or something. But it's not a bad print. It's beautiful, actually. It's just that I can kind of, and I looked at it because I didn't recognize the stickers. And so, I don't know what brand, what category. I only searched for Ankara, high-end African prints. And this just was, I don't know if they consider this, but I don't when it ain't two-sided. It's an antique wax is what they calling this. Which they're all wax print, but they said this is antique. That's the name I've never seen before. The word I've never seen before on any of my fabrics. And I've ordered quite a few of these. But yeah, I am so excited. I would like the gold ones are not going to be cut into any kind of kits. Anything that's glittered, not gold, anything that's glittered, they'll be for sale by the yardage, because they're, again, they're the higher end print. Carl Jackson says, thumbs up, thumbs up. I like that blue and yellow a lot. Yes, that blue, the blue and yellow. I'm wondering if y'all are a little bit behind when I'm showing, but that, well, that was at the top. I'm looking at the bottom of my stack now because I put it back into the box. So yeah, you're probably right. Mama FO says, hi T, what a mountain of fabric. Yes, I had a good time. Well, I was sick. Remember I told you all I was sick last week, and I was supposed to order the day before, and I'm like, I didn't want to order fabric when I was sick, so I was feeling just slightly better the next day. So I went and ordered a whole lot of stuff one of those days last week, because it's been a week. It's been a week for the other company that I haven't heard or seen hide nor hair of, and I ordered the next day from this company, or it was actually 2 days later, because I didn't order this until Saturday, and it's Wednesday and it showed up. The other company I ordered like Wednesday or Thursday, and I haven't even gotten a shipping confirmation from them. So SFVBC says, girl, did you buy the warehouse? Who is that? Almost. And it's like, this is why I can't just order from any company, because I have to order from companies that have a lot of different things to choose from, because I'm not ordering just 5 pieces of fabric. I need lots and lots of fabric when I order. And I ordered from this company because I wasn't sure what the other company was going to send me. But I definitely need at least 20 good pieces before I can even start cutting. So, and I don't want to cut any of those glitters, and I want to see what their quality is on the other order before I start pulling stuff out. Yes, I did, Minnie. Let me go get it. Minnie did send something, and I forgot to bring it in here. It's so much, y'all. Hold on, Minnie. I did open it because I'm like, what is this? Trying not to knock these boxes over, y'all. When I got this, I'm like, what in the world is this? Minnie, why did you send this? Okay. I thought I heard my machine or something cut on or off. The power is off on my thing, so I don't know what that is. More paper, y'all. I like that this is wrapped up on the wrong side, so you can put tape on the wrong side of the material, the cork. Alright, so I think she just put this on a boat because that's not what it is. She just rolled this up and sent it to me. I have no idea how much it is. Minnie says, I didn't want to fold it and or crease it. Okay, so this is some cork. It's like, I've had, I don't know, it feels like cork, but I've had, like it's like a thinner one that I really like, because I feel like if you're doing like, especially things in a hoop, I feel like this one will work really, really well. Like being another piece of fabric, like you're using cottons, but you want to put some accents of the cork in, then it's not too thick going from one to the other, and then the machine can still embroider over it with all the batting. Isn't that pretty? I don't even have a bag in here that I used. I had some other cork that I could test it with, but this is really interesting. I'm pulling back so you all can see it open up. I can't see what you all are seeing though. This is really pretty. Is this like 2-3 yards of cork? Minnie, are you just gifting this? I don't know what's going on here. It's and I like too that it's 22 inches. I'm assuming. Let me use that tape measure I just crammed up over here somewhere. It's time to put this up. It's going into my sale box anyway. I got to start making labels, pricing labels. Like I said, I got too many things to do. Like, here is one. This is the one from Missouri Star. This is very pretty. The gold, you can't see it. When I flipped it back, I couldn't see it. But when you open it up, this is a really pretty, the way they put this gold on here is really pretty. Oh, Lord, this is 25 inches. That's why I wanted to measure. I'm like, it just looks bigger than that. It's 25 inches. And I want to look at it myself this way. It's almost like, remember that gold foiling? That's what it looks like on top of cork. And it's so smooth. Yeah. That is really pretty. Let me see what Minnie's saying. She says, I didn't want to fold it or crease it. Claudette says, very pretty, Minnie. Yes, it is. And she says, I didn't measure it, and yes, it's a gift. Well, thank you. That's really nice. I'm like, what is she sending so big? So, Minnie, they had it at the post office. And for some reason, as I told you all, our post office got new people, and they're short of staff. And so they are not putting notices into our P.O. boxes when people are sending something. So if you are sending something to my P.O. box, make sure that you let me know that you're sending it so that I know to be looking forward. I would really like if you would type, not send me a photo, but type in the tracking number, so then I can take that and copy it and put it into a notes. And then I can have it there so that I can check in and see when it gets there, so I know when to start bugging them. But it's sad that you can't surprise me right now because of our post office being understaffed. And we're not even getting mail delivery every day. So, yeah, it's really bad. And I don't go pick it up. I don't go up there just to pick up mail. Matter of fact, when I go up there, I never even ask for my home mail. I figure they'll bring it eventually. I ain't worried about it. But most of the stuff coming to the home is either junk mail or bills. I know I got to pay them, so I just automatically pay stuff anyway, so it's no big deal. But yeah, so I got to go do my little inventory and put these things up with the other ones that I have. And I might just, well, I can always reorder, right? But I'm like, shouldn't I keep one zipper for myself of this and this? I already had these in my stash before. And then I do need to check, because this is pretty darn expensive for 12. So this is like, hold on. This webbing was pretty expensive. If it's $67.80 retail price for 12 yards, that is like 6 times 5. It's so 6 times 10 is 66. So 12 times 5 is 60. So it's like between $5 and $6 a yard. I don't know what webbing costs. Is webbing that high? I haven't bought anything. You know, I hadn't been buying a lot of this type of stuff from Joann's. But it was just so pretty, I just had to have some. Okay. But it's so pretty. Hi, Sean. She says, good evening, Miss T in chat. Oh my gosh, such beautiful fabric. Well, thank you, thank you. I had fun shopping. And like I said, I got more coming. And I just hope that this other place, because if they're not what I'm looking for, I am going to be highly upset if that fabric is not right, because I haven't gotten it, and it's kind of getting to the point where I need to be ordering if I got to order some other replacements or something. But, you know, yeah. Darcy says, I remember that is how you got Sue and my pillowcases when you send my tracking number. Yeah, it's just, if I see, the thing is, if they don't put a note in my mailbox, I don't go up to the window to say I come to pick up post office, my P.O. box mail, because I technically don't have any. They'll put a notice in our box when we need to come to the window to pick it up, but they haven't been doing that. So packages come in, they don't fit in our box. They're supposed to put a card in there to say you need to come pick up your thing. They just put your box number on there, and they'll write the number of packages that you have. But they haven't been doing that, and I do know why. I had to ask, and I do explain to them that, you know, I don't want to come up here bugging you all, and then if they were doing their job and I'm coming up here bugging you every day, you already know what you're dealing with when you're working at the post office. When you go into the post office, you know what you're dealing with, right? So a lot of people that got attitudes, and see, I don't want to. I've retired from my job that I have to do. Everything that I'm doing is because I want to do it. And so I don't get stressed like that, and I don't want anybody to try to stress me out. So I be trying not to bother folk. If people are acting crazy, I try to walk around them for the most part, go do something else. But when I have to deal with this post office, and I don't want to be somebody that they make me so mad I don't want to go back up in there again. So I have to deal with this post office. Thank you, Sassy Classy Customs. Minnie says, I agree, considering I turned around and lost the tracking ticket. Yeah, because if she hadn't have lost that and that was sent insured, and if you don't have your ticket or number or anything like that, then even if it's lost and you go put in a claim, they're not going to pay you because you don't have the ticket. You can't even tell them what the number is. And so yeah, you got to be really careful sending stuff. You got to wait till it gets there and then get rid of that tracking receipt that they give you when you drop it off. And never ever send a package and drop it into the box, the big thing you put it in, and then they ship it off to wherever. Always get a receipt when you drop off anything that's substantial at the post office, so that way you've got proof that you dropped it. And sometimes the line has been so long, I would put somebody's package in that box, and then I would take a picture of it in there and so I can show that I was up there on that day. because yeah, sometimes it gets ridiculous, because I even get a receipt for the stuff when I pre-print my packages. I still get a receipt because they told me one time that I didn't mail a package, and I'm like, well, it's not in my house, so where is it? You know, I think when I first started my business, a lot of people were curious about what it was that I was sending all these packages for. And so I think somebody opened it up and probably couldn't even use what was in the package. And then I had a complete loss on a sale because I had to send that whole item because the post office never registered it as being received. So every time I drop off packages now, I try to get a receipt to clock it in so that I know my package has started the transfer process. Now I'm not responsible. The post office will be responsible. Because when you pay through some of the channels, you get guaranteed that you're gonna at least get it delivered to your house. If somebody steal it off your porch, I'm not responsible. Because the post office will show where they put it in that spot. They got the tracking, the photo tracking as well. So Sean is asking of if I'm going to H&H in May. I haven't even decided yet because I got offer again. They say free tickets, but you know, I still spent quite a bit of money to get into the H&H because all that does is just get you into the show floor. It doesn't get you into to see the new products, to go meet the instructors. And so I really enjoyed H&H Americas. I don't know if I'm gonna go yet. I haven't decided, and it might be one of them things where I decide at the last minute and just hop on the highway and go, and then I'll be trying to figure out where I'm gonna stay. I have to figure that out after the fact. But and knowing me, I have been known to do a trip, stay there all day when it's open, go get me something to eat, and I have been known to drive my little self right on back home. I've done that a time or two. I do it at Paducah every year. That's a 3 hour, 2.5-ish hour drive. And then Chicago is like a 5-hour drive. So I will have to stop somewhere and stretch my legs, but I might do it. Monty Pep says it's beautiful cork. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Minnie says they charged me $4 more because it was 4 inches longer than their regular. Girl. They always coming up with something. I've never had that before. And I guess because when I send back like bulky items like quilts or something heavy, I tend to use UPS instead because I don't trust the post office to get things that are like high value items, like somebody's quilt that I've quilted and I'm mailing back. I never send quilts back through the post office. I always go UPS. And never had a problem with UPS. That's just a shame. She says she's going. Okay. Oh my gosh. I gotta decide. I gotta get through quilt stitch knit. I got a thing this weekend. I told y'all this is the worst week of my life. Tomorrow I got to put the binding on a quilt that's due tomorrow night for my quilt, or tonight. Sometime I got to get binding on this quilt that ain't even cut. Did I cut it? I thought I cut the binding. Like, where is the binding? I thought I cut the binding, y'all. Just crazy. But anyway, I'll be cutting more binding. That binding is cut. It's in a bag that I took to Jennifer's house on Saturday because I thought I would get one of the ladies who had her sewing machine and sew the 3 pieces together, and then I could press it while I was at Jennifer's house. And that did not happen. So that's where the binding is. It's in a bag. It is pre-cut. I just got to get it out the bag. You know, the bag lady. I'm the new bag lady, y'all. What else? So I got to do that tomorrow, and then I got to have that done before I can go to guild meeting. And I always leave my house about 5-ish because our meeting doesn't start till 6:30, but I try to get there early so I can park up in the front. And then I also, if I haven't eaten, because sometimes I go the whole day and haven't eaten. If I haven't eaten, I can stop and get me something to eat. So I try to make sure that I leave out here a little bit early, and it's rush hour, so you know it's a lot more traffic out. So I'm trying to avoid some of that too. And then Friday, it's going to be setup day for the all-day event on Saturday. So I'm going to be real good and tired when I come in here Saturday. I may not be sewing at all. I just might be chatting and might be falling asleep, okay? Because I was at the hairdresser. I was under the dryer. I kept nodding off and I feel my whole head. I'm like, girl, you don't be falling asleep in public like that. But I did today. I'm tired. And then especially when I'm lifting stuff too. Like all those quilts that I took to the presentation today. I'm tired. And I had to get them out of storage. That's what people don't understand when you tell them what you charge for a lecture. And they go, well, that sounds like a bit much and you're not even published. I said, all I can tell you is my rate. You can decide if you all want to hire me or not. That's all. I don't know what else to tell you. Because I'm working sometimes 2 days before. And if it's a new lecture, Lord help me Jesus, I got to research and I got to research. I got to probably make stuff. I'm quilting some quilts or I'm making some samples so that I can have a display to show when I'm talking. So yeah, they don't realize how many hours I spend at home on a lecture. Even if it's the same quilts, I still organize them into order because I come into your guild, have my quilts in the order that they're going to be presented. So I'm not sitting around here futzing around trying to figure out which quilt I need to show you next. They're in order, ma'am, and I have a list of them. And then I pack, like when I get ready to leave, I pack my quilts back into the bags in reverse order so that the first quilt is in the first bag on top. So I'm ready to go the next time I do that lecture. So yeah, it's always, you know, somebody don't want to pay you a rate, and I will not let somebody tell me what I'm worth. I do a lot of work. I'm in pain. I'm taking pain pills beforehand. I'm taking pain pill after to make sure I'm not going to wake up in the middle of the night in pain. And you going to tell me I'm not worth something? Are you crazy? And when I go to the guild, I don't use any of those guild people. All they do is they hold my quilts up. And then I do all the rest. I bring my own quilt stands. If I want to show more than one quilt, I bring multiple quilt stands. I have my own wagons. I bring my stuff in. I don't ask anybody to tote any of my stuff. You need to pay me. Oh my goodness. Jessica says, a lot of times I get a notification that a package has arrived, but it doesn't show up for another 2 or 3 days. Yeah, and they're doing that to cover their butts because some mail, like priority mail, is still, it used to be guaranteed delivery within a certain number of days. And then otherwise you can get your money back for the postage. And so they're covering their butts when they do stuff like that. I think they've increased the amount of time now. Sue says, I even send my mortgage payment through UPS after post office lost it one time a couple years ago. Yeah, because that's serious stuff because you don't want to be late on that. Sean says, you are published now. Right. Right, Sean. Sue says, you can fall asleep as long as you don't drool. I tend not to drool. So yeah, I'm normally okay. She fell asleep in the back seat when we was in Houston, and she started snoring. Who is SFVBC? You know you worth it. People should pay double. Yeah, we was in Houston. Who was in the back seat? I was not snowing in Houston. I don't know who that is. Who are you harassing me? Let's see. Eric. No, I wasn't in the car with Eric. Well, I was in the car with Eric at one point. Oh, that is Eric. Okay. Eric, you know you need to quit. Him and Deborah up in the front talking, both of them are talkative people. And I had already tried to warn Eric that on here, you would think that I'm a talkative person. In person, I am. I will say hi and I greet people and all of that, but I'm not really. I'm not really. I'm okay around people, but it's not my first thing that I would choose to do. I'm happy being alone. And I know you all don't believe that, but it's true. And Kevin can probably vouch for some of this too, but I tried to warn Eric ahead of time. I said, Eric, whenever there's like a 3 people in a group or something like that, I tend to be the one that say the least. And he said, and he did recognize that at the end. He said, you're right. He said, Debbie and I talked almost the entire time and you barely said anything. It's just how I do. I just let them have their conversation. I know what's being said. I know what's going on. But yeah, I just don't. And remember too, Eric, I drove from St. Louis to Houston. Debbie did not. So I was tired. I told you all, whenever I drive long distances, I could sleep really good for like the next 2 or 3 days. So when somebody else is driving me, then I tend to fall asleep because I'm already exhausted and tired from the driving before. But as long as I'm driving, I stay awake. It's weird. And Kevin gonna talk about I don't know nothing about nothing. You do too. But I tend to let other people talk unless I'm directly asked a question or something like that. I'm not like forthright with a lot of the companies. I'll go over and talk to them and stuff like that. And Kevin more so say she has a YouTube channel. I'm like, I'm just over here asking general information at this point. But Kevin does a little bit more pushing. He knows that I don't really do a whole lot of pumping up of Teaquilts and stuff like that. I just go talk to people, see how they're talking, see if I like what they have to offer. And again, when I went to H&H Americas, that was my first time going to anything that was market-based for businesses only attendance. This year, they're opening it to the public, so that's different too. And but I really, really enjoyed myself. I couldn't even see how Quilt Market of Houston, of AQS, I'm not AQS, of a Quilt Festival could have been better than H&H Americas. I just had a great time. Kevin talking about the assistant is doing his job. Right. Because I don't ever want to appear like I'm begging some company or I am pushy with some company, but I'll talk to them to see if what they're doing or if their brand or anything like that fits with what I'm doing, and then I explain what I do, and then from there they can decide if they want to do anything, and then whatever their decision is based on what I buy. So if they're not it's not something that I don't want to hear, I'm not going to argue with them. That's their company. I have my company. So you made your decision. I'm going to make my decision. That doesn't mean that I may not buy one of them for myself, but that means that I'm not going to buy 30 or 40 of them for the Teaquilters. Okay. So that's kind of how it goes, because I'm not going to let somebody use me, and I'm not going to let somebody outright use Teaquilters either. So it is how it is. Yeah, no, I know it's no market this year, Eric, because that's why they're in St. Louis with Quilt Stitch Knit. And I'm vending there, Eric, in case you didn't know. I was trying to figure out, like, who is this? SFVBC. That has nothing to do with his channel. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out these initials. He is such a mystery. And when I first saw the end of the VBC, I was like, British Columbia. I thought it was somebody from another country. So that is too funny. Minnie saying she's excited to get to meet the great assistant in July. Just remember, everybody, at retreat, that we all have personal space that we must maintain. And I'm saying this because my retreats are open to males and females, and I don't want anybody to be saying that anything happened that they didn't want to happen, like somebody accidentally touched them in the wrong spot or something. So I try to make sure that we all keep personal space in order as well. So not talking about you, Minnie, but I'm just making a global statement, and it'll be made every treat too. But I'm just talking. I'm just talking. Uh, oh my gosh, he said he had to create another account since his other account got hacked. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that happened. And I'm like, who is this with initials that's got? When I first saw it, I was about ready to take that wrench off. See, Sean says they're having a festival end of April in the beginning, then the product showcase after on the 4th, because I don't even know the dates. I've been getting information from my suppliers giving me free ticket again, or tickets, because I got free ticket, and then I made sure that my assistant got a free ticket. I said, I don't know if I'm supposed to go in here and get him a ticket, but like I said, the ticket is only to the show floor. It's not to all the events and things that make it really fun that we have to go to. So, you know, that's a whole nother issue. So, and I did pay for some. I didn't pay for some of those. I paid for everything that I needed to pay for. Some of it I didn't know I needed to pay for until I got there, and then I had to pay for it right there on the spot. But yeah, Miss T and the assistant star in The Bodyguard. Yeah, because you know I'm Whitney, right? What happens every treat stays every treat. No, it doesn't, Sue. That's been the biggest all-time lie at the Teaquilts retreat. Everything comes out. Joe Carmel and her camera, Kevin and his cameras. It don't stay every treat, honey. The assistant with limited spending. Yeah, you got that right. You need to have limited spending the way you was trying to spend my money last year in Chicago. No, sirree. What's that, Chicago? Yeah, Chicago. That's right. Chicago. Yeah, you was trying to waste my money. So yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys. We're like 2 hours in, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I just wanted to at least chat with you all, because I know I didn't read the who's in the chat, so that was fun to at least get to chat with some of you all, because that's really the part of the chat that I really enjoy. And I know some other creators, they don't like reading chat stuff and saying hi to everybody, but I kind of do. So if you come in and get in early, I try to make sure I at least get those people. If I'm seeing it as I'm sewing or talking, I try to say hi as people come in. So yeah, so this is gonna be it for you all tonight. I will be here Saturday. I don't know in what condition. The thing goes from, I think it's 9 to 5, and then I have to come. I gotta unpack. No, I gotta take down all the stuff, because I have displays up. I'll have teaching stuff, probably sewing machines. So yeah, I'm gonna be exhausted. So I don't know. I might just come on Saturday to say hi or something. Or if y'all can keep me on here and keep me awake, I'll do that. But I will see you all Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't know my condition, but I'll be here. All right. Bye-bye. You all stay blessed. Be safe, everyone. And quilt out.